afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River in Nationals Park here in Washington. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately.
Number 69 will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Stay hot right now. Stay hot. Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw. Bases are empty. One man out. Swing and a miss. 1-1. EK, these Nationals as they take the field here today. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Well, I don't know if it's an old saying or not, but if you can play 750 ball at home, 500 on the road, you'd win 100 games. Well, this has been an 800 homestand for them so far. They're 4-1.
JP Arencibia will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
To first.
Come on, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it.
The second for one.
He's out.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Now to the plate, Trey Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Much easier to do in retrospect, but you almost wonder if he would have been better served to let this ball go and see if it would have gone foul. There's no guarantees it would.
Number 69 stands in.
Third baseman, number 69.
Hey, here we go, kid.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Lifted in the air to right field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
And it's worth pointing out here with the trade deadline approaching. It's good.
Number 69 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, in his last start, these ground balls were finding gloves, but baseball, it can be a fickle game sometimes, and the breaks are definitely not going his way this time around.
JP Arencibia will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Murphy showing off his range. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Nationals 2. Stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. looking to keep this a one-run game. Hit hard on the ground at third.
There it is. Roll it.
The throw pulls him off the bag. In to score is the runner from third to second for one, and it's wide of the bag and right by him.
You got to be able to pick up your target at second base. This is dangerous for a second base.
Number 69 steps in now.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch up.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first.
No one better. Clutch up right here, kid.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, this all goes back to bad plate discipline at the beginning of the at-bat. If it's a 2-0 count here, that's an easy pitch to lay off. Instead, since he's already swung at 2 pitches out of the zone, now he's forced to protect, and he swings right through it.
Handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 6-4. So long from Washington.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base.
Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. Harper and Goldie slug it out next on the show. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Max Scherzer is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Number 69 will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Scherzer into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. EK, these Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
And 2 quick outs here in the second. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Max Scherzer comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach it here with 1 away.
Yeah, it's not automatic, but the usual thought right here is to stay out of the double play and get those 2 guys into scoring position.
And now a 2-strike bunt. One's down. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Well, I guess you could say that this sacrifice was partially successful. He makes the third baseman field it, so that's a plus. He gets one runner up to third, and that's a plus. But they do get the fielder's choice at second, so it won't be scored a sacrifice. So I guess that's a minus.
Daniel Murphy stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
The 0-1 pitch. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. On to first, and it's dropped. And the inning will continue now as there are 2 on with 2 away.
I want you to watch this throw here. You know, this isn't in the dirt. It's not in the sun. It's right there. But he just drops it. No real explanation. Just a bad error.
Number 69 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
Runners off for second. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
Scherzer comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games.
Evan Gattis gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors thus far for Arizona.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
To short. Espinosa's there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. The pitcher, Max Scherzer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down.
Well, this is going to hurt in a lot of ways. I mean, you have to.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Slow little grounder left side. Fielded clean. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out.
And it's worth pointing out here with the trade deadline approaching, it's getting to be nervous time for some of these guys. You never know what.
Number 69 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, that's his 2nd hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Evan Gattis stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit to short. Espinosa's up with it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Nationals are out in front here, 10-0. Max Scherzer gets an opportunity here for a fourth plate appearance this afternoon, and, well, he's really earned it.
Well, he definitely has, Matt. I mean, he's been on point today and really held him at bay.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pops this one up. Number 69 is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Number 69 will dig in here with the bases loaded now, and their best opportunity yet to get on the board.
They've had a few chances and come up empty, so they can't let this one get away from them.
He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
No runs, 5 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Well, he's not going to like the fact that he broke his bat. That's the one that's got all the hits in it.
And, guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Max Scherzer. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 12-0. So long from Washington.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. A reminder that Green Line Metro trains are available at the Navy Yard Station just north of the ballpark on M Street. Southbound service is also available at the Anacostia Station just over the river. From there, transfer service to the blue, yellow, and orange lines can be made at Lintant Plaza and Red Line service at Gallery Place, Chinatown. Also, free post-game Nats shuttle buses returning to RFK Stadium parking lot are available on M Street by way of Tingley Street.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Number 69 is in the glow, and he's been doing this seemingly since he first came to the big leagues, consistently doing whatever his team has asked him to do.
No question, Matt. You know, this guy has been terrific since reaching the major leagues, and I think this club would like to find a way to clone this guy because he definitely is the kind of guy you want on your team. He's still young and he has some things to learn, but I predicted his game is only going to continue to grow, and if it does, he's going to be an exciting guy to watch for a long time to come.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Chase Field in Phoenix. Game 1 here in the month of August. Number 69 will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Number 69.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strike. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And they come off of what was overall an unsuccessful homestand. You can't afford to have a losing record when you're playing in your own building, so they're going to need to turn it around because they've got a tough stretch of road games coming up.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in. Number 69 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Gonzalez will put this one away for route number 2.
The batter, left fielder, Evan Gattis.
Number 69 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, number 69.
Here we go.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you don't...
Number 69 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Grounded up the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. The relay. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
Well, you know what? You got to like the hustle, but you've also got to know your outfielder's arms out there.
And, guys, the Rockies tonight were treated to a fine performance from the man you see here, Jose Reyes. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our Topps player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 5-3. Good night from Phoenix.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies: 5 runs, 12 hits.
As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Colorado Rockies. Number 69 steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound. Line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Very nicely done right there. This ball is hit hard, and I thought he might just play it safe and take it on the hop, but he goes into the slide and just does get the web of the glove underneath the baseball to make that play.
Number 69 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Pitch is high, the throw, and Hundley puts it on the money. He is out at second base.
The best way a pitcher can slow down the running game is vary his moves. Hold the ball, throw to first, show your best move to first, or slide step. The guy tried to steal on a slide step right there. The chances are you're going to be out, and they nabbed him.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Matzik gets the sign. Here's the 3-1. Popped high in the air. Arenado is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. Through 4. Number 69 will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And the runner back.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Matzik comes set. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as it was up the ladder a bit, and that'll move a man into scoring position now with 1 away.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Belted high in the air out to left. Parra racing back, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board.
You're here.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Evan Gattis will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Right side hit hard.
Beat it out. Come on,
Throwing to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Well, this is going to get him a run closer. A simple ground ball here plates the runner from third, and we're back now to a 1-run game.
So striding in, number 35, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Hey, let her rip. Here we go.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Parra is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Rockies lead this one 2-1. Jose Reyes will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. 2 down here in the 9th.
And that's telling them how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you. And he came on and slammed the door shut.
Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 6 hits.
From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Number 69 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Underhanded flip on to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Jose Reyes will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Well, he didn't have a very good month last month at the plate. It wasn't terrible, but he did see that average take a decent hit.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, what a play! The throw to second for 1, and it's right over his head. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Batting 8.
Number 69 stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time. Hey, you can do it. No one betting. Let's go.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Right guy, right
Fought
spot.
off at the plate,
now,
and we'll
kid.
do it again.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Evan Gaddis will dig in here with the bases loaded now, and their best opportunity yet to get on the board.
And they've had a few chances and come up empty, so they can't let this one get away from them.
2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
There you go. Let it
Swinging a
fly
ball
right
hit
here.
on the ground.
Dig, 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 dig.
On to first,
Out.
and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Number 69 will come forward now at a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
He's set. Here it comes. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taken off on him.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Here it comes, 2-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 4-1 game.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. And he's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Evan Gaddis will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Hey, come on, big
Here
dog.
comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. The second for one, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 4-2 game.
You got to be able to pick up your target at second base. This is dangerous for a second baseman when he's got a runner coming at him, and this throw just gets right on by him.
Come on now, what time?
Jed Lowry will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Parra is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up as routine flyouts.
J.P. Arancibia digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Wait for your pitch up there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped up. Paulson on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw home. Gonzalez puts it right there. He's out at home plate. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. 5 innings complete. The Rockies are out in front, 4-2. Number 69 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty nice one with the bat. Multi-hit games are always nice to come by.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Now here's a slider that
One
can't
ball,
quite
no
get back
strike.
to the outside corner. It's
Come
ball
on,
1.
Big Dog, get your pitch.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. Parra looking up. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 10 for him on the year, as we are all tied at 5.
this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 6-5. So long from Phoenix.
For the Rockies, 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. A reminder that Post-Game Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street Station.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Number 69 is in that spotlight as he enters this game riding a 10-game hitting streak. Steve, what do you think about his chances of extending it in this game?
Well, Matt, we all know that these streaks are always tough to keep going, especially when people start to catch on that they're actually happening. Plus, the pressure just keeps rising the longer they get. Now, this isn't really that long a streak by any means, so I doubt that he's feeling any pressure yet. I think he's just really having fun with it. But if he continues to stick to that same approach he's had over the last 10, I think he's got a good shot to keep it going for a little while longer. And, you know, it always helps if you get that hit out of the way in your very first at-bat. So we'll see if he can get that done in this one.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Freddie Freeman gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now.
I go.
And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Alfredo Castro makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. On the ground to third. Reined in. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And with a quick breather here, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Adonis Garcia will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Number 69 has got it, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Number 69 will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Number 69.
Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Garcia is up with it. A quick out number 1. And with that, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, you remember growing up, right field wasn't a very important position. But here at this level, it's as important as any. And this man plays.
Number 69 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
He's set. Here it comes. There goes the runner. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 3 runs already home here.
Hey, see it up. Drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Number 69 will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Hey, one pitch right here. Oh, now.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Jimenez has a read on it, 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Leading off the inning, Adonis Garcia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting.
And you talk about a tale of two starts. He gave up 6 runs the last time he took the mound. Here, nothing. He's been
Number 69 will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
You kind of wonder why guys would pitch to him in this situation. You know someone wants to end this streak, but he just finds a way to get another hit.
Evan Gattis will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Hit well on the ground to first. One there. Out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Number 69 makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman.
All right, hold up. Right here.
Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve. Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves. Number 69 will get his first cuts here.
Third baseman, number 69.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Teheran into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Eric, these Braves, as they begin here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
After the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, there is some feeling that Jansen can struggle occasionally with pitches on the corners. I've seen both hitters and pitchers be confused by his calls on the black at times, so we'll see if that shows up in this one.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Bounced weakly near the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Marquez scoops it up, and he's set down 1 away. With a moment now, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Nick Markakis is one of the game's best defensive outfielders. He's won a number of Gold Gloves. In fact, Markakis went 390.
Number 69 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Third baseman, number 69.
Teheran has his target. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout and taken in out there for the first out.
Just coasting right along here. Gets another pop-up, and look, he's barely...
Number 69 will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Marquez onto the grass, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So he's just a 1/3 of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs.
Yeah, and if you look at where they stand, you'll notice they've been pretty respectable in that department so far this season. 5th in the national.
Come on now,
the pitcher, Julio Teheran, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Greinke comes set. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes. 1 down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs. Here we go, boys.
Hot shot to 3rd. And a sliding try there at 3rd, but it skips by him, a base hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Stepping in, Alberto Marquez. He singled his last time up. Left side. He's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains deadlocked at...
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Number 69 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
From the stretch. Into the seats, 0-1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
All right, come on now.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Let it fly right here.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
You kind of wonder why guys would pitch to him in this situation. You know someone wants to end this streak, but he just finds a way to get another hit.
Settling in now, J.P. Arencibia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Chopped weakly to the left.
Come on, get here.
The second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Kind of lucky to get it out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show.